Murder. Now I did what they wanted to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So we got Jaguar Wright performing tonight. Y'all give a hand. Y'all looking forward to Jaguar Wright? Clap it up. Okay. And Jaguar gets to play with like the full plethora of the band that's here. I'm just a poet, so I guess I don't get to play with the band. It's just me and the microphone. But if y'all like musicians, let me make some noise. Okay, what's your favorite instrument? Who's your favorite member of the band? Who do you like? The drummer? All the ladies like the drummer. Let me make some noise. All right, drummer, get a lot of noise. Who else? Who else in the band y'all like? The keyboard? Why you like the keyboard?
Fast fingers.
Because it's sexy? Okay. Alright, so we got the keyboard and the drummer. So I'm a poet. I can't play the keyboard or the drums. So on behalf of all poets, I would like to say, fuck all musicians. And I say that because they're gonna come up here later, and when the drummer gets in, he do his little solo, all the girls gonna scream and yell and all that. When the keyboard does a little fingering thing, she gonna go crazy over there. But I'm up here using metaphors and similes and onomatopoeias, and I can't get y'all to say goddamn message.
Message!
So on behalf of all poets, I wrote a poem hating on musicians. And since they ain't up here yet, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Like to hear it? Yeah. Here you go. I wish that I was a saxophone player. Why, you may ask? Well, it's simple. Because each time he went for his instrument, she would say, bump it, and ask him to play her. Wrap his lips around her tips, and when he asked him what he did for a living, he would say her. And as he played, they would stare. As if each single note would enter her earlobes and slowly pass down her throat till it got to the love below. Continue south till it got to her toes, and she would ask him to play those like eighth notes until she say so. And if you know saxophone players like I do, you know that nigga ain't gonna say no. So there he was, playing. Notes that were written on bed sheet music. I don't know what they were playing, but it would seem like as if she was about to lose it. See, he was speaking to her in staccato. She's asking him to never stop and tell him to continue till he got going. As he's standing there, she's sitting in the chair, and I'm in the back as a poet, like, I swear, I wish I was a saxophone player. But that was only until I saw her. And you see, she made me wish I knew how to play keys. See, she had this thing for piano players, so when she asked you knew how to play, I would lie and say me. Because she had already envisioned him being the player using her palm of her back as the board. Had ways of letting him know that F major was her favorite chord, and that as long as he supplied the music, she would supply the score. That lasted so long that you would think he had his foot on her sustain pedal. I mean, she was letting out the type of notes that I know you can sustain in trouble. And as he's tickling her ebony and ivory, she is telling him to never stop, please. Has her legs crossed so tight you would think that she's not leading, all the while I'm in the back as a poet, like, God, please. Why couldn't I be that dude that knows how to play keys? But that was only until I saw her. And you see, the look on her face made me wish I knew how to play bass. See, she heard those dudes had real strong hands and wanted to see for herself if that was the case. Wanted to lie in his lap. Wrap her arms around his shoulders as if they was the strap. And as he used his left hand to keep her in place, he used his right to strum right below her waistline. And as she heard the ensuing bass line, she let out the type of smile that made the whole place shine, because she knew that that type of fingering takes time. And he took his time. Strumming strings that had her mind wondering things like if music was his food, she wondered how he would taste. Was trying to figure out ways to get him back to her place, but she's sitting there like a lady. I know you won't never do anything in haste. So since I know what goes through her mind when she has that look on her face, I'm standing up here as a poet like, by God's grace, Fuck poetry. Why can't I be that dude that knows how to play bass? But then just when I think that my envy of all musicians was done, that's when I saw her. You see, she made me wish I knew how to play drums. Because if you ask most women who they want in a band, they will easily say he's the one. Ask her why, and she will reply with two simple syllables: rhythm. Wants him to use both hands and feet. Placed him across her body strategically to make a beat, because contrary to popular opinion, most women like being tapped on their seat. She wants him to start slow. Reach slowly across a valley until it reaches a crescendo, which will mean that he has played with both of her cymbals, symbolizing that he hadn't just reached her mind, but he had also reached her mental. And as I looked through the entire crowd, I noticed every woman tapping their feet and thumbs. And in that moment, I realized that I was not the only one, because let's keep it real, fellas. You know that we all wish that we was that dude that knows how to play drums. And in the middle of this poem, I'm almost about to say, fuck it, and walk out and leave the venue. But just before I decided to do that, I looked across the crowd, and that is when I've seen you. And you see, she makes me glad that I'm a poet. Because even though I'm here and she's there, her stare mixed with my words touches her in ways that she didn't even know it. It was as if each single noun would nip at the nape of her neck and past participles, parted nipples, and made them erect, and I haven't even gotten to the best part yet. You see, that's the part where I add words to adverbs to make sure my adjectives aren't met with an objection, but helps me meet my objective, which is to have her. Have her to the point where she doesn't know what to do or say, and similarly, my siblings have a wanting more of my metaphor play, and since I'm only doing this to brighten your day, we're going to call this Dichotomy's court, and I'm going to play both judge and jury. And I have no problem telling her what my sentence is. While subjects are used to subject her to understanding what she's been missing is, and predicates are up to predicating her to let me accomplish what my mission is, and if there is any English teachers in the room, I know that I just ended that sentence with a preposition. But I'm hoping that improper English doesn't make her say no to my proposition, which ultimately let me prop her in that position. Listen, I know I started this poem off by saying that I wish that I was a musician. But if you gave me the chance to play any instrument, I would gladly forgo it. Because as far as the power of this spoken word, I can't help you if you don't know it, because I'm almost able to get you to do everything that I've said simply by the way that I've spoken. But in turn, I've learned that I can't just say it, I've also got to show it. So I want to thank her, I want to thank she, I want to thank all of you for helping me say fuck musicians and making me glad that I'm a poet. Thank you.